Hey everyone and welcome. I'm Dark Sky and today we are playing some Evospace and I've gotten a little bit further and I'm thinking what I want to do is I finally got Hydro, so I'm able to do the steam engine and I can change stuff over to kinetic energy. Now what I'm thinking about doing is if I can do that, then I'm going to start making some like little steam engines and see whether or not that I can conserve some of my energy. Now it seems like this always seems to kind of fluctuate. Like right now it's at 72k and it's going to kick up here in probably a little second, but right now, I mean, yeah, there it goes. So now it's going up to 200. Sometimes it's down to 70. Every time I look at it, it seems like the max production or whatever seems to be down or up. It fluctuates a lot. I'm thinking whether or not water is going to be more consistent. So I made this little tiny platform right here next to the water. And I'm thinking what I'd like to do. Oh, is that me? Oh, that's cool. I'm very distorted. But let me see here. What I want to do is I want to take, say, these. And I want to change these so like that. And let's see if we put this like right here. Just spread those across there like that. All right, so now those are going to be sucking up water from down below. We're going to need to get some pipes here. Let's see, we got copper pumps there. We got the copper heat pipe. What I want to do is probably, I don't know, maybe the steel pipe. Do I have steel pipe? I don't see any. Let's make a few of those. And so what I want to do here is I'm going to take this pipe. I'm going to go across these down here at the bottom so they're all connected. Right? They should all be connected. No, they're not. Just, oh man, they went down lower than I thought they did. Let's bring those up a little bit. All right, and so this was the steel pumps. And then we want to bring these across like that there. Okay, now those are all connected. And I want to bring those up and I'm going to try to run them like basically right underneath, just like I did with the fire pipes and all that, with the heat pipes. I'm going to try to run these underneath just like that. So I want to do C5 and then I want to bring this up to the surface so it'll be easier to work with. Max production. Okay, so you can do 125,000%. That's pretty funny. It's not even connected to anything yet. So what I want to do is I want to bring it up to here and I'm going to connect it to these. I want to see if I can if these will work. So let's take this out in this and I'll put a block down there. There we go. All right, so now that we have that, let's, I don't know, can we run the water over the top? That would be interesting. Maybe just run it through like right here and have it run underneath, and then I'll just have it go right underneath all the blocks there. That would probably work too. So let me see here. First off, what I want to do is I want to take these blocks here and put these across here. And then, let's see, bring that out to there. And then I want to take this down. And let's take that block out of the ways. Just doesn't go the way you want it to do, does it? All right, so I think right there is basically about where I want it. There we go. still nothing connecting to it, so I can't see what the temperature's like, but I don't need this extra bar out there. Take that corner out, and then I want to put the steam. Let's put one of the steam engines in here and see how this works. Convert steam into connecting. Oh, okay. So I need to make a boiler. Let's see here. So we got a steel burn, turns heat and water into steam, and it consumes heat energy. Okay. Let's make, I don't know, 10 of those, I guess. All right. If I bring that down like that right there. Wonder if these can go underwater. I don't know. So I think what I want to do is I want to do the boilers right here. So how do I make the boiler? Do I have a boiler already made? There's the engine. That's the boiler, steam boiler. Oh, I got 10 of them already made here. Oh, these things aren't as big as I thought they were going to be. So what's the red underneath? Oh, I know what the red is. That's the heat thing, the heating element that's supposed to go underneath. All right, so I don't know. I guess just bring it down underneath here. Let's see if the heating element can go in the water. I don't know. So far, things haven't, haven't gone, well, have gone like kind of the way I expected. But, as far as the heat element thing, when you take it out a long ways, it seems like it still is, it seems able to keep the heat element going. So I don't know, maybe that'll be the same way with this. I expect a bunch of sizzling and everything else going on here, but it's not doing that. What the heck? What's wrong here? Like I was stuck in a hole there. All right, so we got that. Let's see how that's going. That should be producing. Input storage. Oh, okay, so it needs the pipe now coming out. So let's get rid of this pipe here. Well, hold on a minute. Let me go with this one here. Yeah, that should do. And then I want to do the 5 here. Let's take this. I see that gauge going up. I don't see that one really moving too much. Okay, well, I'm at over 1,000% right now. I guess that's good. I don't know. Can I do like a steam one? Maybe I do those blocks that have the fluid. Yeah, like maybe I do these here, huh? Yeah, copper container. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for a steel container, but I don't see a steel container up there. So I guess we haven't researched the steel container yet. That's the thing about these things, they kind of look alike. So they get a little confusing when you're trying to figure out where things go. That working? That looks like it's working. Let me see. Oh, yeah. So it's able to hold the steam. I see the steam now thing going up. It's in the red. Does that thing blow up and it's in the red? Let's see. Oh, that's what we need. We're missing the pipes back here in the back. There we go. And then finish putting these out here. So let's just put this down there. And then we'll want to put another pipe right there. There we go. So we got that. Source saturated, 56%. Okay, so I did some off-screen checking, trying to figure out what was going on. What it was is that these machines are all full, so they're not able, the machines or the steam thing wasn't working. And I had to put in a little area for the steam to catch in the copper containers here. But this thing is actually working now. I don't know if it depends on it being underwater or above water, but it seems to be working. And so now what I just need to do now is to finish putting these machines down here. So let's put And back here, I've been putting, I have the copper pipe up here, so that way the copper and the steel don't mix together. And then I'm going to put in the steel here, going across, and that should keep everything separated. Now, a lot of these aren't really going to fluctuate because we don't have a lot of power that it needs to be used and everything like that. I mean, it's going to go up slightly, but as we move along here, I think we can come back to this point and have a peek and see where we are, where we're at with these. So I should be able to run the rest of these out. And I'm going to take this out because I put in a steel line at first, and then I thought about it and I was like, well, wait a minute. You know, the steel is too easy to, you know, get it mixed up with the steam and the water and all that. So I'm going to just do copper, and that should make things a little bit easier on getting this stuff kind of through here. Just got to figure out how to get down in there. I guess what we're going to do is just take this pipe up like that and then lay it back down because it's hard to get down in there. There we go. We'll run that all the way across there. So that one there is working. It's doing its thing. And we can check on the pipe here and we can see that that is not the pipe we want. There we go. So there's the pipe right there. It is running at about a 3,000%. So it is plenty good. Plenty good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this pipe here. I want to do it through right here. Yeah, I think this is where I want to run that right through this. Like that. And then we're going to take these out, and this should help out because this thing here is a little wonky when it comes to it. I mean, you can see it just went down and now it's going back up. It's not 100% efficient. It seems to be all kind of all over the place. So we're gonna pick these up and we're gonna change a lot of this over the steam. Now I want to keep these connected, so let me see here. I want to do that. Those together, there we go. And then let's pick these up. And then I want to run my wire around here, my copper wire. And then I want to put up the steam. Guess we only had so many steam ones there. Let's pick up a few more steams. So now those are all connected. Let me see how our consumption is doing. Still in the 1,000% range, you know, so we're doing plenty good. Now, I think we should be able to run these pipes out. I'm going to drop this pipe down one, and then I'm just going to run it out and see how far I can run it before I get into an area where I can't, it doesn't work anymore. Like it's losing its oomph. Because I would imagine, you know, you run the pipe so long, and then after a while, it's only gonna, it won't let you run it anymore because it'll just be too much. That one seems to be doing pretty good. I'm still at about a 3,000% factor as far as power on that. And I have like tons of water, so I shouldn't have any issues with doing the steam bit. I want to get up to these machines up here, and then I want to reroute a lot of this because this right now is doing, I mean, it's not too bad. It's at 400%, but, you know, I want to like get away from doing heat and doing more on the steam side. And then as we get further into the next age, I mean, right now we're in the steel age. hopefully in the next stage we'll be able to I don't know, do something even better. But we'll have to see what's the next thing to tackle there. Let's see. Oh, I'm almost there. So now I want to take all these out. I don't have these connected to anything, I don't think. No, they're not connected. There we go. So I should be able just to take that, fill this in right there. There we go. And then we're going to bring in the copper pipe in from here and bring that up here. And then I want to bring that all the way to the end. And all the way to the end down there. All right, that looks pretty good. Should be able to start putting down the all these. And then put down all these right here. There we go. Let's see how we're doing. Still at 1,000% as far. Oh, 2,000, 5,000. Wow. We're really up there. So we have plenty of energy, not stressing too much on energy. So, but that is taking it off of our other network now. So this network here isn't dealing too much with the strain right here, and we're getting a lot more extra power. I think what I'm going to probably end up doing later on is we're going to change steam over to electricity, and then everything is going to hopefully run off electricity. So we'll see what happens there. But you can see a lot of it. The only thing it really is running is the steam ones. So we got the boilers here that are working. And then there's a little bit of a drain, not too bad. The copper ovens, they're going to just have to stay on that because we don't have a steam copper oven. And then we got the steel engines here, which we are currently changing over. We got these engines here that need to get changed out. I think we could even change out. Oh, I know. I put it up top. That's what I did. I put it up top because the I'm making the chips up here. That's what I was doing. Not selected. Oh, we don't have any research going on. We need to get some research going on. Let's see. Is there something more for this thing here? So we can make the steel oven now. So that's pretty nice. And then the next one is this one here, which is going to be our aluminum oven. Oh, that's going to be a huge upgrade, huh? But at least we got that one out of the way. Let's see here. Let's get the flashlight out of the way. That might be a good one just to unlock that, get that out. It looks like it dead ends anyways, so we can just knock that out. We can knock out the sign here. It's kind of a low end one. Advanced sign. We'll just knock out a bunch of these low level ones, get these out of the way. This looks like it's the end of this one anyway, so we'll just do that one as well. And then we have our update for our, right now we have the steam pack. We can get the high pressure steam pack. So that would be kind of nice. It'd be, I don't know. The only thing about with the pressure steam pack thing is that it happens to be the left shift, which is the same shift button that I use for when I'm trying to lay down a bunch of foundation all at once. And so, I mean, you hit the shift button and you jump up and then you're trying to lay down the, a bunch of stuff. It would be nice if it was a different button. Maybe the space bar would be a good steam pack, I mean, you're already jumping with the space bar. Why don't you be able to use a steam pack with it? That just makes sense. So yeah, let's do the steam pack then. And Let's see, we got the next one I'd like to do is I'd really like to do this container. That would be super nice. Be able to hold a lot more fluids and everything like that. Ooh, and then we have a sorter. Can divide item flow into parts, allowing you to set white filter. Oh, that would be sweet. That would be super sweet. I guess I already have the recycler done. I think I would like to make the recycler so that we can work on getting that all taken care of. This one here, steel production. Steel blast furnace. Aluminum blast furnace. I don't know. But you see, we going through those 1Ks pretty quickly, so let's see here. Let's just throw a bunch of these things. Oh, there's the recycler. I thought, okay, yeah, that's what I want. I'm going to get that recycler up. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff that I don't use anymore. It'd be nice to be able to get rid of it. Let's see. We'll just throw a bunch of these up and hope we can get through these. All right, we'll work with that for now. Get that going. That'll should go through pretty quickly. I think we're going to be in the aluminum age here pretty soon, which is the next one after steel age. But we're doing pretty good right now. We got a lot of things running, a lot of things are happening here. I wouldn't, let's see, I don't think I have anything I need to run the steam up here. I think mostly it's going to be down here, like especially this one. This one's a nice big one that needs to switch over to steam. So let me see here. If I do this here, let's see if we can't run the rest of this over to steam. All right. Let's see here. Let's run the pipe here. Then I want to run that into that area there. Let's put down some blocks here so that we don't really see the pipe. Out of sight, out of mind, right? All right. And then let's run this in here and see if we can't clean these out. It's too bad we can't put like a grill or something over the top of this. So it's like that way it's like, you know, it's not just a big old giant gap right there. But let's take these out now. Ooh, I like jumped through that thing. Can I just run through this? Oh, that's weird. Now all these things here that I'm picking up that are turns heat to kinetic energy, I could be putting into a recycler and get rid of it, because I probably won't need it later on. You know, I'll have like something better. Oh, look at that. Perfect. And then we're going to put in these pumps here. Let's put these in and turn that around and put those in. There we go. And let's see how our power looks. Oh, we're still doing pretty good. I mean, we're at 200% still. I mean, before we were at about 1,000, but current consumption, I don't know, we're getting up there about 400 or so. All right, so that is looking pretty swell. I mean, we're doing really good on our heat power, so this is ultimately going to change out. Oh, here's some more that we need to change out here. This is our stone, and I think that's the last of it. We've switched those out. Well, maybe no, we got to switch this one out over here too. So we got this one and that one over there that we got to switch out. They're both the stone ones. They're not like too crazy or anything like that. But let me see. Let's, I should be able to make the iron ovens now, or the steel ovens rather. Okay, there's that oven there. There's a steel oven right there. Consumes heat energy. So it still consumes heat energy. Oh, they always consume all the way up to like the end tier of ovens. They still consume heat. And that's what we're currently there is. We got that creosote, and then we got that creosote all built up down there for our steel production. So we seem to be doing pretty good there. Everything seems to be staying online for the most part. These aren't exactly on because there's just not enough creosote coming through. Let's check the steam over here, see how it's doing. Oh, they're barely up. Yeah, they're barely even getting really used too much. 14% usage. So yeah, it's not too much. And then we still got like 30K steam going on here, so that's pretty sweet. I'm thinking what we could do is maybe even put a copper a furnace. Let's put one of these in, and we can put those in like right down here, just to kind of keep everything rolling and moving in the right way. So we got 30K sitting right here, just in case, just to keep those things going. Oh yeah, see, we put that in there. Oh my gosh, we're back up to 100,000. 100,000%. We're definitely doing good. We're doing good. We could even put in a pump in here to pump up more to keep the pressure good. But you know, I think we're doing all right. Everything seems to be running pretty good. It's just a matter of us running these pipes through. I think what I want to do is take this down and go underneath the floor if I can. I don't know. There's only so much under the floor you can do around here. But I think what I'd like to do is maybe just go down here and then, I don't know, can I go down too far on that? Yeah, if I go down too far, I'm going to hit water. That's the only problem. Should have been on like a mound or something like that. So that way I could have a little underground base down here. I could go like this here. And then if I just dug through this. It'd just be nice if I could have everything kind of underground instead of having it above ground like that. It's the only part where the little jumping thing is going to come in handy. So I mean, we'll just come in here. Let's see, where's our little turbo thing? There it is. It's right there. Plug that in. Then hit our shift button. Oh man, we jumped all the way up to the second level. All right, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. But anyways, yeah, we got a lot going on. We finally got the steam going. Boy, I tell you, that was a pain in the neck. I didn't realize that it turns off if it's not being used. So I guess, I mean, it's not like it's gonna run out of resources or anything, because we have a lot of water near us, and I don't see that water like going away anytime soon. Boy, you can really jump at that. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. I appreciate you guys coming out and joining me on this. We'll do more on the next episode. Thanks for coming out, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.